Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Turfway Park Report. I'm your track announcer, Tony Kalo. Tapeta fast as always. Let's get into the races. And there they go. Pretty good start for all. We Will Conquer is showing pace, but others are quicker, including Manchester and English Tide. Tap Your Heart and Shake and Loose are advancing. Dust Storms in the fifth spot. Then a Bartulia, Cote d'Ivoire. We Will Conquer broke alertly, settles well off the pace. Hometown Hero is the last of 9. Manchester a little quicker than English Tide. Chasing them, Shake and Loose, 3 wide. Tap Your Heart from between runners. And here's the favorite, Bartulia, advancing along the inside, getting within about a length and a half for 2 with 3 furlongs to travel. Dust Storm has a little less than 5 lengths to make up. 2 lengths to We Will Conquer in Cote d'Ivoire, and Hometown Hero is gathering some momentum along the rail. Manchester has the lead. Here's Bartoli on the attack. Bartoli to tackle Manchester, and Hometown Hero continues to rev up. He is closing very significantly. In with the lead, it is Manchester. Bartoli is testing him. Hometown Hero's in with a fighting chance. He's going to dive to the rail for the final furlong, and he's maintaining this big move. And here comes Hometown Hero up the inside, and he was last early, but he's first under the line in the Friday's Alive opener. Second and third got tight between Manchester and Bartulia. Cote d'Ivoire to complete the superfecta. How about Hometown Hero with a huge run from well off the pace? You could see he had a lot of momentum past the 3/8 into the turn. And before you know it, he was third entering the lane. Gerardo Corrales dove him to the rail, and he comes home like a good thing to win the Friday's Alive opener. 112 and 22 100s. Very tight second and third. Stand by for all the numbers. Hometown Heroes in the winner's circle. A 7-year-old bay gelding by Into Mischief out of the Midnight Loop mare, Midnight Sweetie, by Las Mercedes Stable, which is Tito Moreno's Las Mercedes Stable. Tito's the winning trader, the winning jockey, Gerardo Corrales. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Brad and Misty Grady. The opener's official, 2189. That exact of $42.24. 218 trifecta, $120.62. 2189 10-cent superfecta, $92.44. Second race, a couple of scratches, 4 and 14. Still haven't worked on the pronunciation of the 4, so we're just going to go by his number, 4 and 14 out of race 2. The 13 is drawn in off the also eligible list. 11 nicely should be listed as a gelding. Second race will start the early pick 4 post time in 22 minutes at 6:27. And there they go. Slow start, Armed and Dangerous. Run Hellweg Run. Big Lambros are put into play early. Also their Track Ranger and Pierce Elevated. Nicely is showing good early speed at his first look, and he's trying to make a move for the top spot from one of the outside stalls. But it's Big Lambros on the lead from Pierce Elevated. Nicely's into third. Run Hellweg runs fourth. From between runners is Track Ranger. Last Chance Luis is in a good spot. He's 6 through the early stages, 3 lengths off the lead, 3 deep entering the backstretch. 2 clear from Could Do covering Turnbuckle. Another length and a half to Motown Jazz with Train and Trust. 2.5 in front of Armed and Dangerous. It's about 4 lengths to Blakely's Boy, the last of 12. Big Lambros and Pierce Elevated and Nicely is pushing the tempo. 3 wide, he's advancing in the clear. Last Chance Luis inches a little closer, joining Run Hellweg Run. They're 3 lengths off the lead. Track Ranger gives way just a bit. Could Do is advancing. 6 or 7 off the lead. Train and Trust tries to close in from the inside. And further out is Turnbuckle. Then we're going to Motown Jazz, Armed and Dangerous. And Blakely's Boy. Still Big Lambros with the lead. Pierce Elevated is all over him along with Nicely. But Big Lambros still has the lead. Big Lambros is the leader. Looking for somebody from off the pace. And here comes Train and Trust. Train and Trust is closing in nicely. Oh, Big Lambros is wandering. Train and Trust with a lot of momentum. Where's he going to go? Now he tips to the outside, and here comes Train and Trust. Train and Trust, Last Chance Louise, Turnbuckle. Train and Trust is the one. And he is opening up. Here's Train and Trust, drawing away. Last Chance Louise is in a photo for second with Pierce Elevated. Then go to Turnbuckle, and Big Lambros faded to fifth. 141 and 64 100s, looking for a closer through the turn, and you could see Train and Trust was the one that we needed to recognize. Closing very nicely. Big Lambros went to wandering at the 3/16. Train and Trust was figuring out where he was going to run. He was tipped to the far outside, and he sustained that charge all the way to the wire, drawing away from his rivals. Photo side is on the board for the balance. 141 and 64 100s, the final time. Train and Trust is in the winner's circle. A 3-year-old chestnut gelding by Tapiture out of the Blade Mare, Exa Blades, owned by Spooky Hollow Racing Incorporated. And that is for trainer John Langemeyer, and the winning jockey is our leading jockey, the Bug Boy, Irving Magada. Train and Trust was bred in Kentucky by his owner and trainer. That exacta $54.30. The trifecta $174 and a penny. 2-7 early double $36.16. The 10-cent superfecta $355.15. Third race, scratch 7 Rio de Paz by Briny Breezes, 1 pound over. And there they go. A little bit of a slow start for Starship Reality. Along the inside, here's Gracie is showing pace with Safecracker Sue. Briny Breezes trying to get into the third spot under agreement from the rail. Bluegrass Goddess has the 5th position, then Every Loving Wish, and Starship Reality from the outside to the inside is the early trailer, and she's a little less than 6 lengths off the lead. It is Safecracker Sue with the lead. Here's Gracie. Biding her time, stalking very smartly. These two are trying to slow it down up front. Under agreement, clearly third. Then Briny Breezes, Starship Reality. Every Loving Wish is 3 wide entering the backstretch. And Bluegrass Goddess is at the back marker. It still is about 6 lengths from first to last. Safecracker Sue with the lead. Here's Gracie, cuts into the margin. Under agreement, still in third. Little less than 3 off the lead. 3 parts of a length to Starship Reality up the inside. Better than 2 lengths to Briny Breezes, Every Loving Wish 3 deep, and Bluegrass Goddess still at the back. 25 and 3, 50 and 4/5. Pretty favorable flow for the forwardly placed gals. And here's Gracie. Here's Gracie to tackle Safecracker Sue. Under agreement is all in, trying to keep up. Here's Gracie is traveling beautifully. Luan Machado has not even moved his hands yet. And here's Gracie's the one to beat off the turn, getting away from Safecracker Sue. Starship Reality begins her bid, but she's under a fierce drive. Bluegrass Goddess tries to close in from the outside. Here's Gracie with the leader, plenty of pursuers to the 16th. Bluegrass Goddess trying to come and get this favorite. Here's Gracie, confidently handled by the Axeman throughout, and she's the winner by just under 2 lengths. And second was Bluegrass Goddess. Then went under agreement and Starship Reality. Bluegrass Goddess tried to make a nice race out of it in the final furlong. But here's Gracie, still had plenty in reserve. She is the winner. How about the long shot? Bluegrass Goddess, the biggest price on the board, completing the exacta. Chalk over the bomb for the exacta here. 143 and 36 100ths the final time. A photo for the show dough. Here's Gracie, 4-year-old bay filly by Golden Sense out of the Alphabet Suit mare. Moni's a little Gracie. Winning owners All In Racing, winning trader Matt Sims, winning jockey the Axeman Luan Machado. It was bred in Kentucky by Elizabeth Barr. Race 3 is official. 2-4-3-8, 10-cent super, $57.41. 2-7-2 early pick 3, $29 and a nickel. 2-4 exacta, $43.68. 2-4-3 trifecta, $46.52. 7-2 double, pretty formful, $8.73. 10 races, 4th race offers a mid-pick 4, lose the 8 midday image. 8 midday image, scratch from the 4th. And there they go. Slow start, Grand Tortuga. My Grass is Blue is showing plenty of zip. Here's the favorite. What do you think, Mark? Picking it up. Well, Tony Two Phones is forwardly positioned. So too is Zumbi, along with Casanova Kid from the top shelf outside of afternoon heat. One Lucky Day is about midfield, about 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. It's a break of at least 4 lengths to Grand Tortugan with Commando Joe. And Last Rue is the last of all. What do you think, Mark? The favorite has the lead in the run to the 3/8, better than 2.5 lengths. Little Tony Two Phones is chasing the jock from second. In the third spot, My Grass is Blue, 5 lengths off the lead. 2 lengths in front of Casanova Kid, and then what a Zombie in Afternoon Heat's trying to close up the inside. One Lucky Day follows after him, then Grand Tortugan, Commando Joe, and Last Rue. What do you think, Mark? Mark's the one to beat at the 8th pole. My Grass is Blue's running a pretty good race, trying to bridge the gap on this heavy favorite. What do you think, Mark? Works with better than 2 lengths. Here comes My Grass is Blue, and up the inside is Afternoon Heat. But what do you think, Mark? What do you think Mark's going to hang on? What do you think Mark hangs on from My Grass is Blue and Afternoon Heat, and after that was One Lucky Day? What do you think, Mark? All the way with the top spot under Gerardo Corrales. My Grass is Blue and Afternoon Heat. We're chasing Afternoon Heat. My Grass is Blue chasing after. What do you think, Mark? But what do you think Mark hangs on for that length score? Second's tight. Second is very tight between both the 4 and the 10. The final running time, 1:11 and 62 100ths. In the winner's circle is the 5. What do you think, Mark? Back to back for Mark. It's a 4-year-old bay gelding by the Factor out of the runaway groom mare Autumn Wedding, owned by Patricia's Hope LLC along with Knollwood Stables. Larry Ravelli is the winning trainer. It's a riding double for Gerardo Corrales. What do you think, Mark? Was bred in Arizona by H&D Ranch. At Superfecta, $80.77. 725 pick 3, $6.45. 5-4 exacta, $24.78. 5-4-10 trifecta, $38.28. 2-5 chalky double, $3.24. All right, carryover time. 5th race beginning the 20-cent single 6 jackpot. And there they go. From the inside, we have Foolish Front Fifi and Quaff. Also, there is a Lady Go-Go and Shore War, and No Tricks makes 5 of them across the track, scrimmaging for this top spot. Hiaka comes away running in the 6th position. After her is Circling, then Theft. In the early trailer is Miss Susan B. No Tricks from the far outside. Lady Go-Go. These two keep on going. Hiaka's moving into the scene in the clear from the outside. Quaff is still in touch from the rail. From her flank is Shore War. Theft is beginning her bid. She's 3 deep at the 3/8. She's closing in with 3 lengths to 5. They go to Miss Susan B. Miss Susan B is advancing outside of Circling, and Foolish Front Fifi is at the back. Lady Go-Go's the leader. Hiaka's under a fierce drive. Theft continues with her run, and she is gathering momentum to the far outside. And here comes Theft with a lot of momentum to the 8th pole. Lady Go-Go's the one to step up to. Comes under left-handed urging. Still works with about 3 lengths. Theft is having trouble trying to close in. To the outside is Shore War. It's Lady Go-Go. Another one for Irving Moncada. Good-looking winner right there. Lady Go-Go. Shore War second, then Theft. Hiaka for the Superfecta. Lady Go-Go was sent for plenty of speed out of the starting gate. 4 other fillies were battling. 5 of them were scrimmaging across the racetrack. Lady Go-Go just kept on going despite heavy pace pressure early. Theft and Shore War had looks at one point or another during the race, especially at the top of the lane for Theft. Shore War tried to gather a lot of momentum herself inside the final quarter of a mile. Neither was any threat to Lady Go-Go. 3-1. The second choice is a good-looking winner from tonight's 5th race. She covered the distance in 1:11 and 90 100ths. Here is a Lady Go-Go, good-looking winner from tonight's 5th race. A 4-year-old Bay filly by McLean's Music. Out of the Harlington mare, just got out. Third career look is a winning look for Lady Go-Go, owned and bred in Kentucky by Maccabee Farm. Tom Drury, the winning trainer. It's a double for the Bug Boy Irving Moncada. Early pick four, $35.94. 10-cent super, $38.87. 253 pick three, $7.77. Pretty chalky so far for the Fridays Alive card. Early pick five, $185.83. 4 out of 5, $4.19. We are due for some Turfway Park chaos. Perhaps it comes in the late pick five. Couldn't think of a better time, fans. We have a huge late pick five carryover. $133,384.42. In tonight's six, number 4 Double Thunder has an additional workout 1st of February. High Point Farm and Trading 3/8, 39 3/5 breezing. Fast track. And there they go. Cooperin away very alertly from his inside stall. Double Thunder comes away in second. Ready to roll is up close. Here's the favorite, Maynard, in the clear from the far outside. It's the Penn National Invader, Cooperin, making the pace past the 7/8. Leads by a length and a half to Double Thunder. Maynard is forwardly positioned in the clear from the extreme outside. Hard Mission and Ready to Roll vie for that 4th position, a little less than 3 lengths off the lead. Almost 4 lengths to Assiduously. He races more than a length in front of Step On It, and at the back of the pack is Improbable Story. So they're at the 5/8, and Cooperin has the lead, and Double Thunder's his pace partner, and Maynard bides his time in the clear from third with 2 lengths to make up. Half a length to Ready to Roll along the inside. Hard Mission is amongst the early action in the 5th spot, 3 to find heading into the turn, guided into the clear to the outside of Maynard. Assiduously is 5 lengths off the lead, better than a length back 2. Step On It and Improbable Story. Here comes Maynard 3 deep, and Hard Mission's after him. Maynard is going great guns this season. He's the leader at the quarter pole. Hard Mission's under a vigorous drive, trying to stay in touch with Maynard. Maynard's the leader. Hard Mission's going to test Maynard in the final 3/16. Cooperin tries to find a little more along the inside. Hard Mission right alongside of Maynard. Cooperin battling bravely from the inside and trying to close in his Step On It. Hard Mission, Maynard. Hard Mission has the lead in deep stretch. Mamma mia! Hard Mission's the winner. Step On It second. Maynard could only manage third. Cooperin for the Superfecta. Number 2, Hard Mission. He is the winner at 9-2, posting the upset 3. Step On It late on the scene into second. Third place 8 Maynard, and fourth place the 1 Cooperin. 140 and 57 100ths, the final time from the 6th. In the winner's circle is the 2 Hard Mission, 5-year-old chestnut gelding by Noble Mission out of the hard spun mare, Faria, owned by Charles and Robin Castle. Winning trainer is Anna Mamma Mia. The winning jockey Angel Zerpa. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Jennifer Thoroughbreds LLC. 10-cent super, $41.16. 532 pick 3, $31.54. 2-3 exacta, $58.32. 2-3-8 trifecta, $43.55. The double 3-2, $44.98. Late pick 4 will start in the 7th race. 3 and 5 are both scratch. Takafumi and Scratch Off. And there they go. Very awkward beginning for Bold Adventure. Solardi is showing pace from the inside. Akaba is just a little quicker with Zippin Gigi through the initial stages. Science has the 4th spot, sharing that position with JW Ruckus. Mine Own Star races with Inherent Powers, and Bold Adventure made a big-time mess of the start. He's far out of it. Battling for the lead is Zippin Gigi and Solardi. They have more than 2 lengths to Akamai and JW Ruckus, and from the inside races Science. After that, we have Mine Own Star, who's trying to advance 4 lengths off the lead at the 3/8, 3 clear of Inherent Powers, 7 lengths from the front, and Bold Adventure is a country mile out of it. Solardi inside of Zippin Gigi. Mine Own Star with this big circling move, and now 3 of them are vying for the lead. After them, JW Ruckus covering Akabai. Science is looking for somewhere to go. Mine Own Star has maintained this big move, and he rolls off the turn, and he's a big-time leader at the 8th pole. Science is going to try to make a move into second along the inside of Zip and Gigi. JW Ruckus racing with them along with Akamai, but look at Mine Own Star, free and focused, and he's the easiest of winners. I think Science is there for second. He's in a tight photo with JW Ruckus. We know Akamai completed the Superfecta. 2 is the easiest of winners. Number 2, Mine Own Star. Pretty tight for the balance. Inquiry signs on the board. Stewards want to see what happened to the 9-bold adventure at the start, so the inquiry signs up on the board. The final running time, 1:17 and 85/100. Mine Own Star, 6th career victory, 8-year-old dark bear brown gelding by Mine Shaft out of the El Prado mare, Julia Star, owned by Ziggy Zaggy Stables. Michelle Elliott's the winning head trader, the winning jockey, Fernando de la Cruz. It was bred in Kentucky by Steve Wilson. At pick 4, $250.05. 10-cent super, $69.10. 322 pick 3, $107.50. 2-6 exacta, $95.28. 2-6-10 trifecta, $130.79. 2-2 daily double, $52.89. Race 8 is our Fridays Alive featured event. And there they go. Pretty good start for all 9. Dazzlin' Dictator part of the front line. Also their Quarrel, Birdie Rose, not really showing much pace. It is Dazzlin' Dictator who has the lead. Dazzlin' Dictator from 457 and Birdie Rose and Quarrel's eager to go along the inside. Sultry Lass with Embrace Me to her outside. Gold Medal N and the 2-path Cozy Rags against the rail. And the early trailer is Boss Lady Bailey. So Dazzlin' Dictator dictates the terms in no hurry. Quarrel has been eager to try to get closer, and she's trying to muscle her way into the 2-path, parking 457 3 deep. After that, Birdie Rose and Cozy Rags, followed by Sultry Lass, Embrace Me. And at the tail is Boss Lady Bailey. So Quarrel's been eager, and now she's going to turn it up on Dazzlin' Dictator, and the tempo has increased. Dazzlin' Dictator trying to fend off Quarrel, who has been very, very eager to go. 457 secures a nice trip, 4 or 5 lengths off the lead. It's about 2.5 to Birdie Rose. And it's another 2.5 lengths to Cozy Rags, followed up by Sultry Lass. Gold Medal Anna, third last. Boss Lady Bailey, second last. And the early trailer remains Embrace Me. 25 and 1, 49 and 4/5. Quarrel has sped up Dazzlin' Dictator's tempo. 3 parts of a length separates them. Birdie Rose is beginning her bid outside of 457. Cozy Rags with 6 lengths to make up. Sultry Lass is under a drive. Cozy Rags traveling better than her. After that, Embrace Me, Boss Lady Bailey, and Gold Medal Anna. Dazzlin' Dictator's had enough of Quarrel. Dazzlin' Dictator at the top of the lane, the one to come and beat. 457 pursues the big favorite, but Dazzlin' Dictator is too strong this evening. Not even Quarrel could mess up her Fridays Alive feature. That's Dazzlin' Dictator, and look at her, fans. She is just comfortably in command. Luan Machado with another one. Dazzlin' Dictator, clearly superior. 457 second, then Cozy Rags, Boss Lady Bailey, and Gold Medal Anna. Here's a filly who should have won her most recent race. She had a very difficult post and ran absolutely huge. She ran some big races last year over this surface. Not even Quarrel could really mess her up this evening. She tried. Quarrel tried to really take it to her. Dazzlin' Dictator fended her off throughout. How about that? That is a good-looking win from Dazzlin' Dictator. Can't wait to see what's up next for her. 2 minutes 5 and 39/100ths. The final time, 9-5. Not a bad price for Dazzlin' Dictator. Comfortably in command of the Fridays Alive featured event. Good-looking filly in the winner's circle. Her name is Dazzlin' Dictator. 3 for 5 over the Turfway Park Tapeta surface with 1 runner-up effort. She's a 4-year-old bay filly by American Pharaoh out of the Tis Now mare, Haladazzle. owned by Ann Harrison and Renata Hendrickson. Rudy Brissett, the winning trainer. It's a double for the Axeman, Luan Machado. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Lothenbach Stables Incorporated. That exacta $137.10. The trifecta $177.66. 2-6 double $19.79. 6-9-2-1 10-cent super $124.15. 2-2-6 pick 3 $85.07. No changes in the ninth race, beginning our late daily double 22 minutes away at 9:55. And there they go. Flowery Path broke outward. No show at the back of the pack, guided to the rail before the first turn. Long shot Pretty on the Prairie makes the lead. Lily's Home's up close along with a Trey Chic. Lunar Lace is the gray inside of Purely Mine. Honeytown has the green silks 3 or 4 deep through that clubhouse run. After her Old Fashioned Girl, she races with Hula J. Break of at least 4 lengths. There are 3 of them there. Flowery Path, Greatest Moment. Along the inside is Catholic Sue, and the early trailer is No Show. Pretty on the Prairie has the lead with Lily's Home. And look at the trip for Trey Chic. Beautifully situated up the backstretch run in third. A length and a half off the lead, a length to Honeytown. Then Hula J, Lunar Lace is the gray along the inside. Purely Mine a little less than 5 lengths from the front, and the 2 Path with Old Fashioned Girl to her outside. Another 2.5 back to Flowery Path. And what a Greatest Moment. No Show is now moving along the inside. No Show advances inside of Catholic Sue. So they race to the far turn run. Here's Honeytown and Trey Chic both getting beautiful trips, and they make their moves together. And trying to close in is Old Fashioned Girl. And how about No Show? She continues to improve, and No Show has a look. She's to the far outside with a lot of momentum at the top of the lane. And here comes No Show. She has been maintaining this big move for quite some time, and she's ready to tackle Trey Chic. And there is No Show up to the front. Trey Chic's back to second. Then Old Fashioned Girl, Purely Mine, Flowery Path, and Catholic Sue. But it's all about No Show. And Irving Moncada with a triple. Flowery Path leveled off nicely for second. Maybe Trey Chic for third, with her as Old Fashioned Girl. Farther out, Catholic Sue and Purely Mine. You could tell No Show was really going to be a player this evening at about the 3/8. She might have been last early, but heading into that far turn run, she had a ton of momentum. And when we got to the quarter pole, it was just a matter of when No Show would get to the front and how many lengths she was going to win by. 12 Flowery Path runs a good one in second. Photo for the balance, 141 and 51 100ths the final time. No Show showed up big time this evening. That is 2 in a row. 4-year-old to Bay Philly by Free Drop Billy out of the Include Mare Invite, owned by Dee Dee McGee. Trader Kelsey Danner, 3 for Irving Moncada. No Show was bred in Kentucky by her owner. Exacta $106.48, trifecta $235.34, 10-cent super $368.48, 2-6-10 pick 3 $45.78, 6-10 double $16.90. One more race to go on the Fridays Alive card. Super High Five carryover $2,692.63, 10, 11, 13, and 14 all scratch. Secession Brewing, Protonica, Sunny's Flamin' Rebel, 10, 11, 13, and 14 out of the nightcap. And there they go. Freedom Dreams and I Say Too are quickly into stride with Evelina. Also there is Outrage and Love Your Hair and Sharp Speed. Florina from the top shelf. Christina of Milan along the rail. Then we're going to Mitzbun, and Doner de V is the last of all. With the lead, Freedom Dreams and Love Your Hair. They are 1-2 through the early stages. 2 lengths to Outrage, making a move for third, and racing with her is Evelina in the clear. Florina races outside of Sharp Speed. I Say Too is about a length behind them, and she's a good 8 or 9 lengths off the lead. Another length and a half to Mitzbun, then Christina of Milan, and Doner de V is the last of all. And Freedom Dreams is getting away. Freedom Dreams is at least getting away from Love Your Hair, but here is Outrage, and Outrage is the one to recognize at the quarter pole. She's making a nice move for the lead. Outrage confronting Freedom Dreams and it's Outrage with momentum off the turn. Freedom Dreams is trying to stay on with her from the inside. She's got a little stick. Evelina is third. And to the far outside is Mitspun. Outrage. Freedom Dreams still battling bravely. Evelina pursues them with Mitspun to the far outside. It's Outrage is racing deep stretch, and she is the winner of the nightcap. From Freedom Dreams, Evelina, Mitspun, and Christina of Milan completed the Super High Five. Number 5, Outrage, wins the nightcap. Good effort from the 7, Freedom Dreams, who did a lot of the heavy lifting. She stayed on pretty nicely. 5 and 7 under the line, followed up by the 9, Evelina, then the 3, Mitspun, and the 1, Christina of Milan, for that Super High Five. 113 and 64 100ths, the final time. Outrage is in the winner's circle, a 3-year-old dark bay brown filly by Upstart out of the Chelsea Catmare Rockhouse. Owned by Foxbrook Farm LLC, along with Navarrete Stables LLC. Winning trainer is Anna Navarrete, and the winning jockey is Zento Zanger. It was bred in Kentucky by Nancy Schufer. And the nightcap is official. 57931, the top 5 finishers. 610.5, a late pick 3, $26.70. 5-7 exact of $55.72. 579 trifecta $30.20. 10-5, a late daily double $16.76. Late pick 4, $177.68. 10-cent super, $29.23. 20-cent single 6 payoff, $3,975.81. Late pick 3, $26.70. Late pick 5, $1,001.71. 4 out of 5, $13.42. And that super high 5 is worth $883.07. We have a 20-cent single 6 jackpot carryover into the Saturday card, $57,174 and I believe 66 cents. So more than $57,000 for Saturday's 20-cent single 6 jackpot. 5:55 first post. That's a wrap on the Fridays Alive program. Lots of great entertainment down on the gaming floor. Live music at Bourbon and Brew with the Morgan Wallen Tribute Band. That's happening all the way up until about 11 o'clock. Sure hope you had a great Fridays Alive when leaving the track. Please drive very carefully. We'll see you tomorrow evening, 5:55. This has been Racing from Turfway Park Racing and Gaming. Good night, everyone.